Hi guys, so as you can probably tell, today's not a great day. I'm actually recording this at gone 2 in the morning. And something happened today that I want to address, and I know I should probably wait to make this video, but I thought, you know what, I've done all my crying, maybe if I can get it out now, just record it as it is, that'll be enough. But I have tried recording this video a few times and I can't help but cry, so I apologise in advance if that happens again. So basically, as you can probably tell, Isla, my crested gecko, has passed away. For the last, I'd say, nearly a year now, she has had some issues that never really got resolved. The latest one was that she tested for positive for salmonella, which is obviously something natural in the gut flora of a reptile, but it was high enough to cause a concern. And I actually, looking back, I think that was more of a result of something bigger, some other issue, because as I said, reptiles naturally have that, and if it's actually affecting them badly, it probably has a poor immune system. So I think there was something else wrong with her. And after her course of antibiotics, her stomach was still massive. So I think there was something in that region. It wasn't to do with the liver or anything, because the vet did check that. So I don't know. She wasn't impacted. I don't know. I don't know. And the last video you saw, she dropped her tail, which was really bizarre. Really bizarre behaviour. Didn't know why she did it. Later in the evening, I decided to get her out, and I actually posted a video to Instagram of her hanging onto my finger and just with one hand, and she was so strong, and she was just jumping around my room, active, what you would consider a healthy crested gecko, honestly. Within 5 minutes of posting that video, she started to act a little bit strange. It started off when she bit me, and I was like, that's really odd, but I don't think she actually bit me. In hindsight, I think she had her mouth open and I put my hand, I went to pick her up and my hand must have brushed past. I don't know. And I actually filmed part of this because I thought she was possibly laying an egg, because at first her body started to move a little bit weird as if it was pushing, and then her mouth would open, and I thought, oh, maybe she's laying an egg and this is a bit painful for her or something. And if you're going to push something out of you, it's going to be painful. So I'm not obviously going to show you that footage, so you're watching old footage and pictures now, but yeah, so basically this escalated within 10 minutes. It escalated from a completely normal gecko to this gecko that was practically dead. So she started doing this weird thing with her body, and her mouth started opening. Then she would open her mouth, stick out her tongue. Then she would open her mouth, stick out her tongue and bite her tongue, then react to the fact she's biting her tongue. And this is when I was getting really, really concerned. I was looking up fits and seizures and things like that when it comes to crested geckos. Then she started biting her tongue but not reacting to it. So I had this gecko who had its tongue sticking out, and at one point I honestly thought she couldn't put her tongue back in her mouth. It looked like she was struggling, and then I thought maybe she's choking, but she hadn't eaten anything, and I could see right down, I could see her calcium sacs, I could see right down her throat. There was nothing, it was completely clear. So I run downstairs with her and I'm like, there's something wrong with Isla, and she just kept doing this mouth thing. Her body was moving kind of strange, which that's what made me think she was having some sort of seizure, but I can't confirm that. I don't really know. And then I said to my mum, can you get me my torch? And I shone it in her eyes, and her pupils weren't reacting. So I was like, she's gone. I swear she's gone. Her body's like a rag doll. Her pupils aren't reacting. Then all of a sudden she opens her mouth and my mum runs and screams, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Is she alive? Is she not? Obviously when things die, their body twitches, but you don't expect them to open their mouth. And we spoke to a veterinary nurse on the phone, and they said that isn't a normal thing to be twitching after death. You don't usually have their mouth opening. And I actually sprayed a little bit of water just near her, nothing that she would inhale or anything, but just to see, was she severely dehydrated? I doubt it, because I sprayed down her tank enough, but maybe that. And she did actually stick her tongue out and like look like she licked it, so there was a little bit of hope there. So when they said like, can you bring her to the out of hours veterinary thing to be checked, I thought maybe there's a tiny chance, but like I'm pretty sure she's dead because her pupils aren't reacting. So we had to drive like 25-30 minutes. We got there and unfortunately she had passed away. So they just took her in the back, checked, and they're like, yeah, sorry, she's gone. Thanks. So obviously just pouring out crying all the way there and all the way back because I sort of already knew. And yeah, now we're here. Now it's gone 2 a.m. and I am just drained on it. But I wanted to let you guys know because obviously you know, there's footage of her the first day I got her, and honestly the crazy thing was I was so nervous about getting a different type of gecko. I'd always had leopard geckos. I was so comfortable with leopard geckos, and to go out and get a crested gecko, I'd done my research, but I was still so nervous. I was so nervous that I'd get a gecko that didn't want me to pick them up and they would jump all the time and they'd be crazy. And I got Isla, who was just a perfect first crested gecko. You know, I couldn't ask for a better one. And because I was so nervous about how I'd get on, that's why I documented the first week, because I always thought, like, if anyone else wanted a crested gecko and they might be in the same boat as me and they might be nervous and worried and not know what it's going to be like, if I could document it and help other people, then, you know, that might clear things up for people. And yeah, she was just like the perfect gecko. And I honestly, I don't know what happened, but at least she's at peace now. And I just want to say thank you so much to you guys. There's so many of you who, throughout this this last year, really always have, you know, dropped a message in at me sometimes, like, oh, how are you doing? How's Isla doing? You know, some of you have like looked into potential reasons why she's not well, gone back in old footage, looked at old footage and new footage and seen the difference in her physical shape, and just you know, you've really been invested in this as well and been so supportive, so I want to say thank you so much. You know, we did all we can. I don't know if anyone else has ever like witnessed a crested gecko have like a seizure or something. I don't know if that's what she had today. I don't know. But it has been a shocking day. I honestly don't think it's properly settled in. But I thought I'd just let you guys know. I'm a mess here if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I'm going to just take some time to just take it all in. So if anyone asks whether there's a freaking ant video, you have to wait, okay? There is one. It will be up, I swear, but just give me time, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching today, guys. I can't really say that, can I? But yeah, just thank you so much for always being there to support me and Isla and asking how she's doing and everything. But yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.